ways. Um, and they have since recruited one of my other sisters. I'm like,
I saw.
and she's like, the fuck? What are we doing if you're gonna keep fucking debating
Yep,
everything? I'm like,
yep.
so, um,
That's a fight within themselves.
but
That
I
was
love her
actually,
because,
yep.
oh, say that.
I was gonna say
What you
that's
saying?
actually the person I was letting you know about earlier. I said, you know
I
this person.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I know exactly. That last I was like, I ain't seen you on the live
Mm-hmm. Yep.
since that day when we was there. I ain't.
Yep. I said I had to go. I had to go. It was a constant. Even after the live, it would be a phone call. I said I can't keep doing this. I can't keep. And
Trauma bonding.
I would try to teach and teach, and I'm like, I'm not getting nowhere. I gotta go. This is my presence. This is not the presence where I'm supposed to be. It's
Yeah.
not supposed
Trauma
to be.
bonding.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I learned that a lot of people are hurting. They're
Mm-hmm.
angry because they're hurting.
Yep.
And they do not want to get healed from the people that hurt them, like that looks like them. Like,
Exactly. You know, that's exactly what it was too. Exactly.
yeah,
Because I had to find out. I had to know. You know, the first couple of conversations, I'm like, how, what is your relationship with this person? You already know. What is your relationship with this person? And I'm sure enough, it wasn't a good one. I said, okay, there
right.
you go. There it is right there. There it is.
And, yeah. And I like to talk about things. Why?
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't fucking
That's
talk about it.
right.
Shit. It my panel. But everything is public, so it's not like people don't know.
Yep.
I'm not people like, why you talking about such a thing there? I was like, we ain't nobody such and such. We're talking about our own
Yep.
experiences.
That's it.
We're talking about our own experiences being out here in a place that you guys have made a real place. Like you guys have really made the metaverse a real
Yes.
place. A lot of people have packed up their bags from actual physical reality and have completely moved to the metaverse.
And actually moved to the metaverse. I have actually seen it for myself. On the other side, I have been there. And it can
Yeah,
be mastered. However, if you are not as strong into oneself, you will actually get caught up into a repetition of almost what we perceive to be hell, get tortured over and over again. You'll be caught in a cycle.
exactly.
And
Yeah,
if you don't grasp who you are, you won't get out of that cycle.
yeah.
So it's something real only because we made it real. We fed into
We
it.
made it real. I'm gonna use a term my 8-year-old taught me. Ostinato.
Oh.
Ostinato is repeating
Mm,
patterns over
mm,
and over
and
and
over.
over
That,
and over
that,
again.
yep.
Ostinato.
I would say infinite loop. I agree. Only thing is that it can be broken.
Mm-hmm.
It's up to us, but it can be
Yeah,
broken.
yeah. A loop can be broken, but the repeating the patterns, like
Mm-hmm.
people. That's why when I hear people say they've been here a zillion times, why? Why?
Mm-hmm.
You keep coming here a zillion times? Why is it? What's your purpose? Like, if you know you've been, what's your purpose for keep having to come here?
Mm-hmm.
Like, do you know your purpose? And maybe that's why you keep coming here.
That's right.
And if you keep coming here, um, because when I tell people, like somebody told me, I told them, I said, this is my first time on the planet. I've been observing this planet for hundreds of millions of whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here now because it's time. It's the moment for us to come here. It was all part of. Some people say, "Oh, so you're saying you're a foreigner here?"
Look, look. If that's how you perceive what I said, then by any means. Okay.
I
Again, back to the
said, did
word.
you?
Those
I said, did
words.
you just?
Put a
Yeah,
word
like
on it. Gotta put a word on it.
I'm like, did you just not hear me say I've been observing this planet for eons before actually stepping foot on here?
Mm-hmm.
You can't say that. So who's the foreigner? They call me a foreigner, or what this other lady just says, oh, so you just a baby.
Oh, okay, I get why she's saying that because you're a new soul, so she considers you a baby.
Yeah,
Got it. But yeah,
a baby. So you think I'm a baby on the planet, but you're here listening to me.
mm-hmm.
I'm a baby. So I asked her, so how long you been on this planet? 32. I said, oh, I done been on this planet way longer than you. So who the fucking baby around this motherfucker? Like, and since you talking on baby, me saying just because I haven't been on this planet more than once, that means that my visit is perfect.
Hmm. Hmm. That part. That part.
And I came here with the knowing.
Mm-hmm.
So my visit is perfect.
I've been here many times, and each time I came, I've realized even with my
Hi,
the other
Truth
passed
Master
away,
Gray. Hi.
I've realized it was a
Playing up
choice.
all the time, so I'm
And
making sure I put it on this time. Hi, y'all.
this most recent with him
Yeah.
passing, I always made a very big impact on Earth each time I came. And
Yeah.
with him passing, I said, I don't plan on coming back. And he said, well, I'm coming back. And I said, I love you. And he was like, would you come back? And I was like, no, no, no. No.
You know, like no, no, no. I know how to I know how to get you now. I know how to come get you if I need to. I don't need to come here to
Okay.
do that.
Okay.
So that's why I ask people what's your purpose? Like did the universe give you a some people have a
Sorry, it's playing, but we're gonna work through it. We're gonna work through it because I feel this live is kind of interesting. The conversation.
purpose for
So
why
we're gonna get through
they
it.
are on the planet and keep coming back. Some people keep saying they come back and have even found their purpose. That's why.
That's why. Yep. That's why.
You don't know your purpose once you find your purpose. Now you can control if you choose to come here or not.
Mhm.
Right now, you are a slave to repetition. You are a slave to a pattern. You're a slave to ostinato.
And believe it or not, a lot of us actually, even though you don't remember, a lot of us really actually choose. A lot of us even come back for loved ones. A lot of us have a certain what can I say? Maybe I don't even want to say a spiritual tribe, but a highly divine entity
Yeah.
that's
And it's like what I read, you keep coming back because you've been we have gatekeepers.
Yep.
We have warriors. That's here to usher in the primordials and the other hierarchies.
Mm-hmm.
That's coming through.
That's
So
right.
we need the gatekeepers
Mm-hmm.
to ensure a safe passage.
I think these movies be fake. They don't be.
They don't be, listen. Listen. And I don't even speak from, like, so funny. You said that
Mm-hmm.
because I don't even speak from like the movie scene. I really speak from a knowing because I've been, it was like there's a hierarchy. There is, everybody has a position. Everybody is a puzzle piece.
Everybody.
There's certain puzzle pieces of the one. And not everybody is a part of the puzzle. Some of you are just, I call them village
Yep.
people.
Just there. And
Some people call them servants. I don't like the term servant. I just call them village people.
believe it or not, even that purpose is significant because somebody has to be the village people. Somebody has to.
Somebody got to be the village people. Somebody got to fill those people outside the kingdom. There's walls in the kingdom, and there is outside the kingdom, the village people, and it's okay. It wouldn't be a kingdom without something to like to govern and to make sure that the universal laws are intact and everybody is doing what needs to be done according to order of the oneness.
Yeah. You know how many people
Like,
just love to just be? There's nothing wrong with that. And some people that don't want to be the top, don't want to be the leaders, don't want to have a purpose. Some people just don't want that, and like she, it's fine.
it's fine. That's your purpose is to come here to not have a purpose.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And this is why you keep coming back. And it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
We need people to listen. If you keep coming back, then that means the planet must like your energy.
Mm-hmm.
However, how are you utilizing the planet's energy while you're here?
Yes. Are you wasteful, or are you
Exactly. Are you useful? Exactly. Like, because the planet don't want you coming here being a whole succubus. That's why you keep coming back, because you're a whole fucking succubus. Really?
You here to be?
You want to just
Oh, stopping and
you
starting.
here to be a parasite?
Yep. You're a walking
You
lesson.
keep
Oh no, this conversation's going somewhere. I know it is. She's talking about her hereditary oneness. That's what she's talking about.
damn. What you call them? What you call them again?
What?
Damn.
That's it.
And it's okay. Your purpose is to come here to be a lesson.
Mm-hmm. And that's all right.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Woo.
Right.
Woo. A walking lesson. Oh shit. Imagine you being damned to earth and your only purpose is to be a lesson for everybody else. Just to just
That's crazy.
damn.
But I look, if I thought about it, it's true. I'm trying.
It I mean because
It come
it's
from nowhere, y'all. I'm trying to tell you.
it's it's true. Some of us are here to be lessons for example. People wonder why, oh my God, it's so horrible. The baby was only 7 months and it passed. That baby came here as a lesson for
Yep.
whoever was around that
Yep.
baby. Somebody needed to learn how to appreciate things how to do this or how to do that or right. That soul came here specifically
Just
as a lesson. Okay. So a walking lesson isn't a quote unquote bad thing,
that's right. I want to
right?
be by myself.
Some people come here and be having health ailments, right? And things. Okay, they're a lesson for someone else who mocks that.
And
Now you have to embrace it because it's your own,
yep.
a lesson. And they may not be here as long as you want them to be here. Their purpose was not to be here for years and years. People got to know, people, just because we come to this planet don't mean we supposed to live a long
And
life.
just because you came to the planet and you lived this life don't mean you didn't already live long lives. Who said
Exactly.
a life? Why
Right.
does a life one
Oh,
term?
oh my God.
You just don't remember the other one.
Yes.
Oh. Now you think you
Yeah.
one life.
Oof.
Hmm.
What?
Look,
Listen.
okay.
People like, oh my God, they didn't even live a life. They probably came to choose here like, listen, okay, I'm coming to the planet Earth, but I only want to be there 22 years.
Yep. That's a fact.
And the universe has to use physical things on this planet to bring you back, such as tragic accidents, such as cancer, such as you want to go there and drink and you I'm just saying, like, it's certain things that the universe has to use physically here to give you what you chose when you wanted to come. Okay, because your 22 years, you up. How you want to go out? Well, just do it,
You
because I know I can just
you
come
think
back.
the concept of quote unquote Jesus is the only sacrifice? You think
Exactly.
people don't every day?
Yeah.
People
Yeah.
come here to be a sacrifice for somebody else.
Exactly. Like he said, he came here to put his hands on motherfuckers. That's his motherfucking purpose. I just want to beat everybody. but he said, but he don't do it. He has a reason why he do it. Well, everybody have a reason.
Yep.
Jeffrey Dahmer had a reason. Okay.
Right.
What's that doctor name who was assisting suicides? He had a reason. Kevorkian. You remember Kevorkian? That doctor who was doing those assistants where people was like terminally ill, and he created things to make them choose so they can go out in peace with no pain, and they locked his ass up because he was assisting people in their suit and they're taking themselves out. Like,
and always been don't follow me, devil in human form.
you say he's a devil in human form.
Oh, okay.
What is a devil? Like, because it's Like everything, let me tell y'all, everything that exists on this planet, everybody, y'all create it, y'all believe that it exists. So you're taking on those, you're creating those energy. That's why I tell people it's more than just positive and negative energy here. Feminine and masculine energy. People create their own energies.
I'll tell y'all a story, right? I had an ex-boyfriend, and not the one that passed, he's alive. And he called himself, he named himself after a movie character, Max Payne. Okay. Called himself Max Payne. And Max Payne, I never actually seen the movie, but from what other people had told me, Max Payne is somebody who dealt with demons that made dealing with this person. And he would always tell me he didn't dream. He didn't dream, he never dreamed, but when he was younger, he used to astral project all the time. Something bit him, and he was never able to astral project ever again. And when something bit him in an astral form, he felt it for 2 years after that. Now, I don't know with this person, and um, when I got with him, the reason why I got with him was because for the first time, I seen somebody else astral project right in front of me. So usually I astral project, not only have my own experience, but as I astral projected and left my body, his higher self left his. And I'm looking at it, I was like, yo, I'm thinking he's gonna remember this like I am. I'm thinking he's experiencing the same thing, but his higher self did telepathy and collected and talked with me through telepathy. And he was out of his body for about 5 to 7 minutes. And we went back into our body, and I'm like, listen, oh my goodness, I was so excited because I swear he was gonna remember, because everybody I see on the other side remembers, but this wasn't the other side, this was actually astral. So I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm so excited. And he was like, what? I don't remember nothing. I don't know what happened. So I began to say things in my mind, and his higher self would answer. And I'm like, oh, okay, let me see if this is real. Let me test this out. In the car, and I say in my mind, go to the store. And out loud, he would say, you know what? I gotta go to the store. Baby, you need something? And I'm like, yo, okay, I'm not tripping. I'm not crazy. All right, let's try something else. I say it in my mind, and I hear his higher self talking to me clear as day, like another voice. And he'd be like, say something. His higher self would be like, say something else. And I'd be like, oh, okay, I want to go to the movies. And he'd be like, you know what, babe? We should go to the movies. I'm like, you know,
It'd be like
I'm like, I'm okay. I'm like, okay, this is different. This is different. And I ain't been through this before. You know what I'm saying? So now, his higher self asked me for one thing. He said, I just need you to help him. So I'm thinking, being naive, this was my lesson. Okay, let me help him. You know what I'm saying? This is a dope experience. Everything has to be spiritual. This has to be a dope experience because I've never been through it before. And wrong answer. Was not a dope experience.
right.
He drunk often. He didn't want to face himself. He had multiple demons inside of himself. Every time he drunk, something else came through. I would have to actually put a protection around. Other things would come through him and be like, you know what? I will look at the different energies and entities that would come through him until we would have deep talks. He would start crying and get to the deep depths, and then he'd drink again. But again, he carried the name Max Payne. He would carry the name. And I said, you're embodying the very pain that you're going through.
Yep.
I said, why you won't change the Max Love? Why won't you just switch it or something else? And he's like, nah, because I've been through this and I've been through that. And I said, listen, if you don't change, I can't save you.
Right.
At one point we slept together, and I was trying to protect him, being honest, and I woke up and I had bruises all over my body. So I had to ask somebody, what's the bruises? And they said, you were protecting him. I said, because they don't hurt. They was huge. I had big, huge bruises, black, but they didn't hurt. And they said, because you were literally protecting him. And I said, you know what? This is done. I can't do this no more. you won't wake up. You will not wake up. And I had to leave. But the experience, a lesson learned. Look,
Lesson learned. Lesson learned, baby. He was a walking lesson
okay.
for you.
So embodying energy and embodying names and embodying and calling yourself things. You don't know what you're calling yourself.
You know what you're calling yourself.
Gravitating to things that you don't know about.
Yeah, that's what my mother told me. When my mother told me why she named me the name she named me, she said, "You named me after some white man, which was your favorite soap opera actor." Okay, all right, hold up, wait a minute, wait,
So funny.
I said, "This is why I never." This is why I never liked that goddamn name. No wonder, like. I never resonated with that fucking name. I was like, this is not me. This is some white man that she done, but that all, whatever like and all the energy that she put into him and whoever he is, she gave his name to me.
Wow.
I don't go by that now. I don't like that damn name. Like, that's not me. Okay. I already knew when I came to the planet, it's not me. But that show, when she finally told me where she got, says, oh my God, this is why I ain't never resonated with that goddamn name. Because I always knew who I was when I came to the planet. It's just that they was calling me something else. I didn't even start talking to humans until I was like after 3 years old. I could hear them and they were exactly what they were saying because I still had my own language.
Yeah.
So I could hear my mother and my father talking, and my mother, like, even my daddy reminded me, he's like, your mother thought you were slow all the time, and my daddy was like, I just love to just watch you in your imagination. You would just go off. You wouldn't play with your sisters. You just go off by yourself. You'd be playing like I was fucking playing with. I was in a whole nother space. He was like, he just loved to just watch me in my imagination. I would have a whole day of just me. So I've been connecting to me since I've been a baby, a child. This ain't just come from no awakening because I didn't come to the planet sleep. Nor can I get programmed because every time they try to tell me something, when they told me that even with my teeth, like my teeth didn't start growing until they was like, why she don't have any teeth? Like, well, we gonna take her to the doctor and the doctor said her teeth don't start growing in a week. They're gonna have to slit her gums open, do oral surgery. Girl, I heard that so quick and I told my mind something. My teeth came through quick, like blue, 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 like wait, no, because I just wasn't ready to grow teeth. That's it. Like I didn't, like they were trying, like, they have this chart. You should do this at the certain age. This is a certain age of child. They should be doing this. They should be doing this. They should be doing this. I'm like, yeah, but what if I'm not one of y'all? Like, what if, because right now I'm growing the third set of teeth.
And
people don't even know if that exists.
Yep. And it actually, it's so funny you say that because going back, it's supposed to be part of the Nephilim, like the teeth and the I got a six finger.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like when I talk about Nephilims, I'm like, well, they were big as fuck. I am 6'1". I'm really, really big. If I would have came here 300 million miles tall, y'all wouldn't have liked me. Y'all wouldn't have talked to me. Everybody would be like, kill it, right? Don't even know that the primordial beings is on the planet. So we had to come packed like looking like y'all.
That's right.
Like, if I came here looking like some Loch Ness monster, y'all would have been listening to me. Like, as anybody. Like, I would have never, hell no. What nobody gave me the time of day. They would have tried to just like I seen this movie Troll. I don't know if anybody's seen the movie Troll. Because I'm like, I'm like, I like to look at witch movies. Like, I don't even like to watch TV, but some witch shit, some magical, like, yes, some warrior shit. I'm all for it, right? I'm all for the shit because they be talking some shit in there.
Yes.
This movie Witcher. If y'all have never seen The Witcher, that is some shit. No, The Sandman. The Sandman.
And I finished The Witcher. I did not finish The Sandman.
The Sandman with the Corinthian and the
Just told me, literally, somebody just told me to watch it, and I turned because I barely ever watch TV. I don't watch
it.
TV.
I
So,
don't watch
yep.
TV either.
And they told me, they just
That
said, let's
shit
watch it.
fucked
I gotta watch
me.
it.
Listen, the Sandman.
Yes, I gotta watch it. They told me to watch it. They did.
This is why I'm saying it.
Yes,
I want to go back and watch it
I gotta
again
see it. I gotta
because
watch it.
I want to see it twice. I gotta see it twice only because
Right? It's on Netflix. It's supposed to be on Netflix.
yes.
Okay, yep. That's what
How
they told
far
me.
did you get? How far did you
I
get?
didn't even make it past like the first maybe
Oh,
20 minutes. The first,
no,
that's it. I turned it
no.
on.
Oh,
You know what?
the first two is like I love it because the first two forces you to watch the rest of them
Mm,
because the rest of it is not as intense as the first
yeah,
two episodes.
I gotta watch it. I gotta watch it. I'm gonna watch
When I tell you, because the first one's like, oh, this shit is like out cold, like the first episode, second episode, but then the third one, it goes. Um, like we were just talking about how people keep coming to the planet, how people keep coming to the
it. Yep.
planet.
Yep.
Like you're gonna see this in the Sandman and how this guy he was like, oh, I would if I had an opportunity, I would never die. I would make a deal and never and have the never and he never could get off the planet. It's just that they was like, okay, we're gonna meet back here every 100 years and you're gonna tell me how it is and not having to die. Not and one of the guys, girl, that Sandman. I'm gonna go watch it again because I literally sat and binge one day watching the whole fucking shit. I swear to God. Huh?
How many episodes is it? Is it
It's about
one season?
maybe 11.
Only one
One
season though. Okay. Yep.
season.
Okay.
You're gonna
Yep.
watch yourself. And at some point I was watching it and it looked like it was just flowing into the next season. You know how some of them say next episode.
Yep.
At some point it was like I didn't see the next episode. It was just like, what episode am I on? I'm like, hey, hold up. What happened to the next episode
Right.
option? Where it just automatically go.
It's going.
I was
Mm.
because I didn't want it to.
Yep.
I was so
That's that power.
because when you learn, oh God, I got this. When you learn, because right now in this era we have the Caucasian on the planet, right?
Yep.
But the Caucasian was the original melanin person.
That's right.
They just evolved. I don't even want to talk about that. I don't need because people go like, when is he talking about? When is he?
Yep.
When is he talking about?
Don't know.
This movie, The Sandman, literally, when he went to, I don't even want to tell you because you ain't even seen the shit.
All right. I'm good with that. You go ahead and tell me.
When he entered into, he says, I gotta go to hell because somebody done got my crowd. I'm about to go to hell and talk to Lucifer, the rising, the what is it, the shining star.
Mm-hmm. Yep. The morning star. Yep.
The morning star. Listen, so many. Oh God, when he went, Lucifer was. They got everything white, like, but this is like originally it wasn't. Everything transitioned, and now everything went from. So when he walked through hell, he was like, "Oh my goodness, such and such." She called him such and such, and to her, she was looking at this beautiful melanin man with locks, but it was the white man, and that was him. He's like, do you still hate me? He was like, it's been 10,000 years. Yes, I still love you. But he was, listen, but it was him. He was just walking around.
Mm-hmm.
She saw energy.
Yep.
She didn't see a white man.
We was gonna touch back on that our other look. The energy. Who got
I only see
this color.
energy.
This color.
I don't see color. I see energy.
The Sandman's really good, and what she's talking about in that part, the woman she sees from whatever century he was, because he could come through time and space. I'm supposed to do a build on Sandman actually. He came through time and space, so he was able to morph into whatever time, whatever century. And the black woman that they're talking about, where she saw him as a black man, in that century he was some kind of prince or something, and or some kind of god. So she's inside of a cage at the time, and he passes by, and she sees him, and they have a like did you love me, all that, that kind of chat. Please go and watch Sandman and you'll see what I'm talking about. Yes, it is very intense at the beginning, and it's a bit good in the in between, and then it gets a bit rubbish near the end.
See energy.
All
That's all that I see.
is energy. It's
Energy.
that universal oneness. If you see colors
Yes.
work that way, it is not.
Yes, it's energy. And when she's like, "Oh my God, please release me," he says, "Yeah, I love you." She said, "Well, have you forgiven me?" He's like, "I just." The only way that she can be released from hell is if he forgives her.
Mm-hmm.
He casted her to hell, a beautiful melanin woman. And when she was like, "Such and such," she called him by his name that she remembered. And when the camera saw, you saw this beautiful dark skinned man, but it was him still. He knew who he is. He knew who he is. He know. He just came back looking like a Caucasian man. It's like
Yep, that's it. And I tell people that
it's
all
not
the
even it's not that he even came back because he's the what is it? The king of the dream world.
time.
The king of dreams.
Mm-hmm. That's right up my alley. That's right up my alley.
The king of dreams.
That's why
Okay.
that's why they told me to watch it. They was like, "Yo, you gotta watch this." They was like, "You."
Oh, ever since I watched in my dreams, they've been the same,
I'm
sis. Let me tell you.
telling you. You know what else? Too?
What is,
I know you said you don't read, but it's this book called Oversoul 7. I promise
mm-hmm.
you, read this book. It's by Jane Roberts. Over.
Mm.
I don't. Y'all being blessed right now because I never get this book out. It's a different type of book. It's called Oversoul 7. Every person who reads it, every person
Mm-hmm.
goes, and not in a negative way. You gotta. And it's an old book. And my mother gave it to me. And she was like, "Listen, somebody ancient gave me this book, and I read it. I gave it to my father, and every person had a different experience."
444.
Oversoul 7, phenomenal.
Funny. I just happened to look at my clock and it said 444. It's so funny
Mm.
how we get triggered by it.
Yep,
I
it
just
sure
happened
do.
to look at it. Yeah, like, oh shit. I just looked like um
That's why that book is real. I'm trying to tell
over
you.
what is it called again? Let me tell you.
Oversoul 7.
Over Soul 7.
Yes.
I mean,
I didn't even realize it was 444. I'm telling you that. Wow. I'm telling y'all, this is look, and there's 6 people up here. Look, y'all better stop.
these dreams, yep, I'm telling y'all, my dreams have not been, I have entered into a complete, because it unlock, if you are who you are, you get unlocked
Yep,
with this movie.
I'm telling you.
It unlocks,
I already
it literally unlocks you. And that's why I'm saying you gotta go
just wait.
watch it.
Just wait, cause you even no, not even being funny. You might even see me tonight, and you and have a whole conversation. And everything. You'll be like, "Yo, we did that. Yes, we did. Look, it happened."
Like,
I'm trying to tell you.
because, let me see, sticky notes.
Dreams are the subconscious of what you do in the day. Whatever you're doing in the day, or whatever problem, or whatever ideal, or whatever you got to sort out in the day. Sometimes dreams can literally um, manifest certain stuff in your brain. It gives answers. Like if you see a dead relative, it gives you answers. The relative will sit down, have a full on conversation with you, and you can get answers from dreams. Some dreams are warnings, and some dreams are warnings, and some dreams are the answers. So you can morph into somebody else's dream, like a person. You can call people in your dreams. You can, what you call it, project yourself in the dream. So I don't know where she knows about all this stuff, but that's what dreams are. And the character in Sandman, Morpheus, He's also in Matrix as well because Morpheus is king of dreams. The king of dreams loses his power. He has to go and get back that power through a gem, a diamond, or whatever else. But like I said, it's interesting. You can watch it and you'll see. But these women, they are, like I said, she has very good topics. She has very good topics. Like even I can make a whole live on just her topics alone. She's very, very, very intelligent. That's one thing I can say about the woman. Um, she does make stuff. She produces products as well. So she really is what she is. I mean, Deity Isis is her name. And even though she was in cahoots with Nature Boy, but alongside that, she does know a few stuff. I give her that. She does. Okay. So when she's talking, the reason why I don't need to correct what she says, because some of the things she says is on point. She was talking about businesses and people building businesses and how we people don't help people in business. And they was trying to do something, and she had like three women on there. I think Shiva was on there too, and they were having the conversation goes from left to right or right to left. You just have to listen and follow. Sometimes they be talking about nothing, but I like to get the lives when they're talking about something because it makes it more, it gives it put more meat on the bones, per se. But yeah, well, the Sandman is very good. It's just near the end, it loses its spice a little bit. So I'm not gonna big up something that's not all that great or whatever. But in the beginning, yeah, it does. It is spicy and it is good. And yeah, so take a look at it. I won't say don't take a look at it. I'm sorry that how it was jumping in and out, in and out. I just figured out how to get it to sync up. So let's her continue her conversation with Aset because this lady here is called Aset.
Like I got this new phone and shit. Hold on. Hold on, let me write this down. Oversoul 7, right?
Oversoul 7.
You gotta, if you remember, inbox me that. I'm trying to find the key. If you can remember, inbox me that. Because like if some like I tell people, I do read. I just don't read books because this is a nice book to read. Oh, it's gonna pass time for
Nope.
me.
Yeah,
Like no, that's not. I don't like reading them type of
I
books. Like
don't even read. I just recently started reading, but the only thing I actually read is something that's extremely beneficial or is going
exactly. That's it.
to. I'm not. No.
I can't do it. Oh, I can just go to my notes. Text me here. Oh, so 7. We got an inbox. Six. But I don't know if but yeah, he was the king of dreams, the dream realm, and he was. Ooh, they had the king of dreams. His sister, right? He had his sister was desire, despair. But his friend, like his siblings first name desire, despair, and it was another one. And despair thing was the one. She was beautiful melanin woman was the one to come collect the souls. She was the soul collector.
See, this is.
Okay.
Gotta watch it. Watch it.
Listen.
My dream. When I say that's my gift. That's my. I can't even say original gift, but that's one of my main gifts that I always knew I had. And when I say from first being aware, most people dream and they don't know who the people are, and they just maybe, watching their own selves. They're not actually present. It started off with me asking people, "Who are you? Are you really so and so? Are you just here to give me a lesson?" And they say, "I'm here to give you a lesson. Pay attention."
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, cool. Then I start going through simulations, almost like Matrix. I didn't know that was you.
I know what this. Oh, you got two. Okay.
They ended up blocking my main account. And they're not letting me comment. I've been commenting the whole time. I'm like, tell me the title. I'm like screaming through the comments. They keep failing to comment. Like they're trying to silence me.
Right now, this is the real. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't even see comments. I've noticed sometimes I be in people's panels and I write a comment and they won't
That's
post
what I'm
it.
saying. So they're trying to block the shit out of me from existence. They took away my main page because I said the KKK gave us crosses, and they try to ban me for that. So anyway, for real, for real, for real. I have a picture and everything. So anyway, what movie is it? Like that's all I wanted to know.
That's right. The Sandman. It's called The Sand. I recommend that anyone who considers themselves to be, well, I don't know if this is the same Sandman, because the Sandman was like, there's a new movie out,
Sandman, but I'm talking about the show with the dreams and stuff. Because I identified heavy with, like, before my first cast, I think was Blue Dream God. You know what I'm saying? On God. So like, I heavily identify with the dream world and miracles within it and all that. So like, yeah, this is right up my alley. So
it's deep, because what I'm thinking about is like him and the devil. He wanted his crown back, so he had to fight with the devil. So that their fight is not physical.
Yes,
it's like I am a wolf and this and this and that, and I am this. So one thing he won. He says, "I am the universe, everlasting." No, I am. And she said, and she looked, and she said, "Here come the devil. I am anti-life." One that she destroyed that. He was, and his last thing he said, "I am hope." The last thing he said is, "I am hope."
And that's what I've been saying. I'm the God of hope and love and light.
Then he said, he says, "Now, what is the opposite of hope? Nothing." So he won and gave my motherfucking crown back. Shit was crazy.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like,
shit was because it gave me a different perspective on hope just from that moment, right?
And I was trying to tell
it gave me a different
other
perspective
person who did not have belief, and I was like, you have to have belief in order to have hope,
man.
You know what I'm saying?
Because hope is good in the dream realm, right? In the dream realm, because in order to allow, like he said, if he was like, "What do you do hope?" He says, "Listen," he said, "all of your demons in hell don't exist without hope. Hell don't even exist without hope. Because even your demons dream of heaven. Right. They need me.
And that's what I was
the king of dreams is me."
Like some people do not dream good dreams. Like she couldn't grasp that. Like some people only have bad dreams. Like they only dream bad things. She couldn't grasp that. Like, wait, what?
So
you know, and I'm like, some people love to murder. So love is not just a positive word. Love is an action word. Some people love to kill. Some people love to hurt. Like, you know, so when you're talking about these principles, because that's what we're fighting. It's a spiritual war on principles and morals.
Yeah.
That's what the whole battle is.
And they call this side the waking world.
Right. Correct. The world.
This side is the waking world, and that's the dream world. And then they had this thing every certain 1,000 years. This thing called the vortex comes to destroy the dream. Listen, and the vortex is this little beautiful black, melanin little girl. You know, little 21-year-old.
Bro, her name was Deshauna, and her name means ignorance. But anyway, long story short, do y'all get hot when y'all sleep? Do y'all go in y'all light bodies? Y'all wake up hot as fuck?
Yes, every night.
Yep.
Every night.
See what I'm saying? So like, there's something to that. So I'm trying to tap in so I can, once I get to my highest point, I'm going to be able to remember everything, and I'm going to be able to see y'all in the dream world. That's what I'm trying to achieve. That's when we truly achieve the Stargate. But I think we have to do some type of ritual. We have to get into some type of retreat.
You know, have you seen all of the Sandman? Because Sandman is an activation. Let me tell you what this is. My dreams have not been the same ever since. This is an activation show.
Yeah,
telling y'all. My dreams have not been the same.
Right? I gotta see that. Say it again.
The book of Thoth.
The book
of Thoth. Yeah, Thoth. The Emerald Tablets.
Nope.
I don't know if I've seen that one. I don't know.
So just look up it's an audio.
The Book of Thoth is Aleister Crowley he's talking about. So he's tapping into Aleister Crowley stuff. That's what he's doing. That's what he's talking about right now. So there's a lot of people tapping to Aleister Crowley, and he's one of them, because he wants to be able to project himself, because like you can also make yourself invisible and go into people's houses. You can project yourself and go into dreams. You can turn in. Well, you can be a succubus, which I think incubus, which Alistair Crowley was one of the evilest men, but his books, his spells are still out there.
The Book of Thoth is an ancient manuscript here. That's real life. That is an activator. Like, just listen to it. Just have it play. Go on YouTube and just look up the Book of Thoth. There's like a couple different versions of somebody narrating it for you. I'm telling you, that
right,
it was a powerful book.
T-H-O-F-T?
T-H-O-T, or T-H-O-T-H, like Thoth.
Okay, T-H-O-T. Okay, Thoth.
Man, no God. Okay. Goddamn Billy Carson, man, screw him. Man, this is way ancient than Billy. This man just came across knowledge and tried to become famous by it. Okay, so and he's just getting downloads from the book. That is an activator. It's another ancient activator, and it says it in the book. Like, if you have the ears to see.
Calling on demons. Okay, he wants to call on demons. The Book of Thoth, I think I said it right. You are able to call on demons and stuff and such. So it talks of ancient, one of the Alistair Crowley books talks of ancient Egyptian stuff, because he was into ancient Egyptian arts and stuff. And there's a couple books actually that I did see, but unlike him, I'm not going to go and take up any book, because when you take up any book and you dip into the power of certain stuff, you can't control demons in this world, in the waking world. The demons control you.
Yes, correct. You can pin that. Yeah, if you have the ears to see and the eyes to hear, you know what I'm saying? Like you will be unlocked by this book, and like, so I'm telling you, it'll take you in. You will be expanded, and it'll talk about Amen, which is who I am, and talk about, you know. But I'm telling you, like, that was one of my first. I won't say one of my first activators, but that was something that I found because I came across the Emerald tablets. Like, I came across the Wikipedia and all this, and the tablets that they wrote on emeralds, and then they finally, like in 2020, they start releasing these books of audio books of the tablets. So I got to finally go through all the chapters, because he was like 13 emerald tablets, so it came to like 13 chapters. But man, the Book of Thoth is some powerful shit. If you thinking the Sandman stuff is powerful, that, I don't know, it changed some shit. I used to meditate to it, but I'm about to watch that movie tonight.
I started taking notes. Listen, they started saying shit. I'm like, hold on, pause. Let me put that in my notes.
Right. And like, a lot of this stuff reflecting my life.
She just said, listen, she says one thing, she says, dreams typically don't survive in the waking world. However, nightmares seem to thrive there.
And this is only because people don't know how to face themselves. Learn to take my actual dreams and combine them with reality, because there is no separation. We just think it is.
Right.
They are
different communication without linear time.
Literally. Like, you can be in past, present, and all at the same time on the other side.
Yes.
Right. And that looks different.
Because the only moment is now. There is no.
Yep. I'm telling. Listen, like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Like, this crazy how, like, I'm just randomly here right now. Like, I'm telling y'all, there's no by chances, and I'm on this account at that too. Like, this is crazy. Y'all. And I've been seeing y'all. Y'all already know what it is.
This is a movie. Now y'all know I say I don't look at TV. This one here, you got to see, because they be saying some shit, and like, I see it differently. I hear it differently.
I see everything with true absolute sight.
And this is why when I first started this live 2.5 hours ago, I came on here talking about my dreams and how they like, I've never really sleep. I literally travel within the minds of people.
The portal.
Literally, I am a part of their reality. Like,
do you dream?
I no longer.
Do you dream as an overseer? Like, I dream from an So I dream I'm looking down on civilizations. When I
used to know. Let me tell you, right? That is a stepping stone.
Yeah, I don't dream like that no
The
more. I'm lucid.
going. What we think going down is really going down is what is really going up, and going up is really going down. If you know what I mean.
Correct.
So it's like
The halls of a minty. They talk
now
about this is
I am now placed in the minds of everybody, which is where the all exists. The all exists within and the all
correct,
of everyone.
finally
So if we're above everything, we're above everything. We are outside of everyone.
outer space. Correct.
Once we get into their space, we have become one with the all, which that's the present moment. The present moment is not in outer space.
The all seeing.
It is outside of the all. Yes.
Right.
It is outside of, like, woo. So now when I lay down to rest, I lay down, right? And it's almost like I'm like, it's like, okay, meditation time. Boom. And I just go. Like instantly, I just boom. As soon as I close my eyes, boom, I'm somewhere. I'm here, and I'm here, and I'm here, and I'm here, and I'm in my.
I don't know what to call it.
Dwelling within the minds of people. I have become the soul, the one. Well, I can't even say it's astral travel. It's out of elevated. It's higher than that now.
Another level. Like I said, there's levels to astral travel. People don't.
Yes, it's. I can't even call it that no more. I can't.
Yeah, no. I'm saying I'm just trying to give people a synapse.
Yes,
teleportation within the realm within.
So like now, when I walk this planet now, I don't even see. Like I don't see. Like I said, I see energy. I tell people I see energy. All I see is energy. I don't see.
And I say that I see
girl, boy. I don't see color. I don't see none. I see energy. That is it, right? And I see your, and when I see energy, I see all of your intent. I see all of everything.
I've been seeing that since birth.
And I have so much self-control. Like you can't even become the all unless you have complete self-control and self-discipline of self.
Yeah, you do have to master yourself and your mind.
Why you see everything, because over there you really can't hide. You can't hide. You can't.
Nope.
There is no deception.
There's no secrets on the other side like there is here.
And that's
there's no shadows either.
Yep.
And there's no secrets here because I can see, like, come in my space if you want to, and don't think that I don't know. Have some type of underlining and ulterior motives and intentions. I read them. I see them. And I'm going to see. And what I tell you, sis, I'm going to fuel your perception of what you already have to make you admit the truth, to make you say it. I want you to say it. I want you to listen to I want you to see your intentions, even if you don't know you have. Yes.
And I'm like, no.
And then they call me, like I said, I had a sister call me, you're pure evil and you're darkness. You're like, when she called me, she was like, I'm going to expose you for the demon you truly are. And I told my sister, well, I never said I was an angel, but you don't understand. Like, I was like, because I exposed you to you and made you admit some things. I'm the demon.
I said this the other day. People that are afraid of the unknown, they like to associate the unknown with unknowns, like witches and demons and angels and whatever, because they understand it. So they'll say you're this and this and this. This is how we have the witch trials. But that's what they'll do.
You're not gonna come to me. You're not gonna come to me talking about something. You want to be a part of the kingdom. You went part of the tribe and poly, and then you turn around. You think you're gonna use me and my king. You got me fucked up.
That's right.
People got some really mischievous.
You got me fucked up.
They have some mischievous demons on their phone. They don't even know.
I'm gonna force you to expose yourself and tell the truth of how you really view me and how you really view him. You're not gonna come over here because I already know you coming to use. I already read your intent. So now I'll be like, yeah, come on, let's go hang out. Let's go this and this and that. And all the while, I'm fueling your perception purposely.
Yeah,
for real, with a purpose,
purposely, because I know your intention. And so now, since it comes all out, now I'm the motherfucking bad guy. Now you want to try to tell me, I'm like, I'm not a bad guy when I already knew your intentions in the first motherfucking place. You came here to use somebody.
Exactly.
That's the worst thing. You don't have to use it because we're freely givers. We're givers.
And like my
so you don't have to come and use nobody.
can't handle that raw energy. Like they can't handle pure light. Like they can't. They try to touch
No,
it, and then they explode inside.
they
Like,
can't handle pure awe. I can't even
yeah,
say I'm light. I can't even
you know
say
what I'm
I'm darkness.
saying.
I don't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
like I.
Well, when you
Yes,
understand that light is the dark and like it's
Yeah,
it's
it's
all
all of
it's
it.
all
there's
like
not
And
there's
so people
dark
like
light too.
she
People
told
don't
me. She
understand that.
said I'm a. What she say? I'm what she say? I'm in human. I'm
I'm
a.
called a warlock,
What
a demon,
she
all
called
types
me?
of
Listen,
shit.
it was fucking hilarious. I just laughed at her. I said, "Oh, you mad? Nah, that's I did. Look, how you gonna tell me something and then block me? Like I won't. Let's talk about this. Like, let's
don't
talk
don't
about
project
this.
on me.
Hold up. Like, don't project on me and then fucking
Like
run.
that's what they be doing. They be hitting and running. They be hitting and running. Oh, don't burn me back. I got my last lick. You know they don't want
Like,
they don't want to face
when
the
she
truth.
called me,
The truth is
she
hard to handle.
said something. She said you're in human skin pretending to be a goddess. You're pure evil and
Yeah,
darkness. I said, first of all, how many times I keep telling y'all I'm not a goddess? First of all,
I'm the creator. I don't claim the
I
God.
am a primordial being. I'm a deity. I'm
I'm a
empty. I'm the
celestial.
all. You're pure evil and darkness. I'm pure everything and everything.
Right, I'm all things. You are everything. The women are everything. I'm all things. But there's only one.
So if I have to, if I have to strategically manipulate your perception in a way that you see your intentions and know that I see them too, and so now I make you admit it,
Yeah,
I'm the
yeah.
bad guy.
Admittance is the problem because the admittance is like repentance, and that's what they don't want to do. They don't want to repent. So like
Conviction.
they don't want to go to church, but
You got
when
convicted.
they walk into a vessel that is a walking light,
Man,
a
you're not
lighthouse,
gonna come over here in my kingdom and motherfucking try. That's not what you're about to do, honey. You
have to come to my house.
just sorry.
Crazy shit.
You're not. Oh no! We got this all wrong. I told you I was merciful. I ain't tell you I was nice.
Same shit here, yo. Like
I
I am very actually emotionally void.
nice is
I try to learn the human emotions to fit in with society. That's
what you say, sis? What you say about nice?
She's not even listening to the dude. The dude wants to talk and she's shouting all over him.
What you say?
Well, that's not a good word. You know, they talk about words and they wanna expose words.
Nice and kind. No. I'm not nice or kind. I'm merciful and I am a natural giver and I'm merciful.
yeah. That people don't understand. And then like, why do you allow that?
Merciful means I ain't drag you out my king's house. Merciful means I just manipulated your perception to get you to see you.
Yep.
Yeah. And then they want to play on our kindness as weakness.
My bad.
That's the problem.
For showing you. My bad for showing you that now you see that he's so silly that you're not as like people come and they just like I'm powerful. Okay, well let's see. Now you done got your perception manipulated, and now you're a master manipulator. Well, yeah, but I'm not doing it in a bad way.
Yeah,
I'm doing it in a way so next time you know your audience. Don't come in people's kingdom and people's space with underlying intentions and ulterior motives and think that they're not being seen. Like I see you.
It's weird that
I see you.
Don't think that they can be seen. Like I don't understand that. And I'd be like, I see your soul, and they're like, no, you didn't. And then I tell the whole entire life story, and they're just like, how the fuck do you know all that? I told
and
you.
She gonna expose me. You're gonna expose me for the demon I truly am. I expose my goddamn self. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I don't mind telling my strategy.
You are not simple. You are not foolish. You are not impudent. You are not ignorant. You know that's what nice means?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not nice. I'm like I'm
not foolish.
I'm merciful.
Okay.
That's the best thing to really say. I'm merciful within a righteous intent. Okay.
Exactly. And my intentions were not to harm you. My intentions was to you to see the next time you want to come and you in need, there is a proper righteous way to come in need.
I'm not helping nobody anymore. I've learned my lesson. Like, so I'm helping people.
You don't come and use people.
It's a wrap. This world is
and then play each other against each other because I'm going to play you against yourself. And I'm justified. it.
think that they're more powerful and all this. It's like it's
Yeah,
not
they
about power.
thought they were more powerful. They didn't even see me coming. They didn't even
It's not
see me
power.
coming.
But you gotta remember,
You're not gonna see me coming. Nope, listen.
helping is a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta be mindful and be aware of what energy you're dealing with. That's
I
all.
You
mean,
don't come and what you're not gonna come and
some
use
people
my
don't
king.
deserve it.
You're not gonna come and use
Don't
the
deserve it.
king. You're not gonna come and use me. You're not gonna use me to get to the king. Then you get to the king, you're gonna use him too. You got me fucked up.
Deserve. You
You
have to gain
got me
it, you feel me?
fucked up if you think that's what you gonna come over here
Yeah.
and do.
And I help people because I just want to help, and I'm learning that help and respect is deserved. Like you gotta earn this help from me. You feel me? I have a decent amount of racks. I can help a lot of people right now, but they gotta earn that help from me.
That's merciful. Because if I wasn't merciful, I just would have drugged her the fuck out. I
That's
just
what
would
I'm
have just dragged her
saying. I'm like, you
and
in my
slung her
house,
out
using
the
my
fucking door.
facilities,
But
using
I
my
didn't do
rocks,
that.
using my stuff. Throw your stuff right the hell out.
You
Right
know
now,
what
in
I'm
the
saying?
cold.
I didn't do that.
Right the
that.
hell now, you be in the cold. Like, what are you talking about? Talking about I don't care. This is me showing you mercy. I can show you I
showing you
don't care,
mercy
and that's the whole.
by what's your perception? I'm like, what you think your perception is of the king? Okay, I'm gonna fuel it. I'm gonna make you feel so uncomfortable around him. I'm gonna make you tell me you don't really like him and that you just come to use him.
Yeah, and that's what women do. You know, they really get into your psyche. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The fuck? Now I don't want to do that. But if you come to me with some fucking energy like that and I read it, I'm gonna play you just like you think you playing me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know, people like I said, people get stupid rewards when they play stupid games.
And what I mean by play is I'm gonna let you see you, and now you see me.
Mm-hmm.
Now you, because you thought that you knew me. I know Isis. I know. I read all about Isis. What this? Me? No, I'm not in a book, baby. I'm not. I don't know what book.
That's what
I ain't in
I'm
the
trying to
book.
say. People trying to say they know I'm in it. Like y'all really don't know
I ain't in no.
like me showing you any human emotion is me being merciful.
And look,
Because
let me tell you how I did it.
as
I wined and dined her, paid for everything, had a good time, talk. We was just goody buddy sisters.
Yeah, everybody want to be assistant. So
I don't apologize for what I did. I don't give a.
Yep.
You were not gonna come in and use. You're not gonna come and abuse the kingdom.
Yep.
That's not what you're gonna do. That's not what I'm building. That's not what it's here for. It's not what it's here for.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. People need to acknowledging the hierarchy, acknowledging the hierarchy of the oneness. That's why I got that title. You got to know the people that surround you. Dang, I'm gonna bring this back. I can't stand. I love these hours, but then I can't stand these hours. I love them, and I can't.
Greetings, 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 my beautiful, beautiful souls. We are back for another episode. And I have entitled this one, Acknowledging the Hierarchy of the Oneness. We are back in full effect. We had
Man, that was a lot. At the end, it was such a good conversation, and then it just turned into that. At the end, she's talking all over the woman, all over the guy. Is that Solar? If not, he so looks. Yeah, no, it's not Solar. It's Amun. His name's Amun. The lady with the hair is Aset. The one at the top is Deity Isis Primordial Goddess, I think her name is. And they was having a conversation about dreams, which was, I think, was very intriguing. So I thought I'll put this up today, and I'm going to see what one she comes with. If I find anybody else, apart from her, who makes her guest talk, because she talks all over the guest. I just realized she did all that to that guy. There was a few informations in between that. A few information. You know, sometimes you have to pick the foolishness, pick the wisdom out of the foolishness. There is a few good stuff in there. She actually ran exactly 1 hour, which is interesting. It was playing at the beginning, and then we finally got to the meat and bones. So she spoke about Sandman. They spoke about dreams. They spoke about the Book of Froth, written by Aleister Crowley. So he means he deals with the occultist side of things. I'm gonna leave it on. I'm gonna edit it as it goes along, so you can watch on the replay. It does stammer a little bit, but I fix it in the end. I figure it out and I fix it. So it is a very good conversation. It is a very good conversation. So because she chooses very good topics, that's why I like her in a kind of way. I like how the topics she picks, the audience that she talks to. I'm waiting for Sun God to go live. Every time he goes live, I am non-coherent. I'm sleeping. I think because his time's different to my time. He's on Californian time or one of those times. So I miss him all the time. But this lady, because she saves her lives, she gives some interesting ones. You know, I just now I didn't even know she was married or with somebody because I don't remember nobody bringing that up. Not that it's important, but it's interesting that how she talks how she got rid of a lady. She made her feel uncomfortable in her house. She wanted her king to be well aware that the woman should not be here. Um, she's very protective over her man. I think you see them. No, she says she's single. I don't know. I don't know. Mix on that one. But anyways, I'm just looking at the conversation they're having. I'm looking at that. It stammered a little bit, but next time round, I know how to deal with it next time because I really want you all to hear the conversations they have. There's one with Shiva, who's friends with a Velvet right now. I need to find Shiva. She's something else. She's a bit different. She's a new ageist, and it's always good to hear the new age. I'll say black, the new age black as well, the millennial new age, because I always talk about it all the time. But it's nice when you see them in action. And this lady, she's an older lady, you know, but yeah, she was the one who was teaching carbonation how to be sexually aware, how to express on sexually stuff. But yeah, so I'm due to go on to the other channel. I might try to do it today. I've got another one I got to do. I won't be talking on that one, so I'll be able to do it easily. And yeah, so thank you for coming through. For those who came through, I keep muting my mic when I'm talking, and nobody tells me my mic is mute. Nobody. And then I get to the video and I see my mic's muted. I gotta try find a time when everybody's awake to be live, so that a conversation can be had. My Wi-Fi is a bit dodgy, mind you, so you know I like to be present when people is talking. I might do a panel. I won't do it today. I don't do Christmas, so I know people will be busy with the Christmas. I don't do Christmas, so I most probably might have a video going on that day or something to keep me occupied. So I am going to go. You can watch on a replay. So I'm gonna jump off now. I can't play my intro outros because it keeps skipping. So, with that said, I'll see you. Thank you for coming, Truth Master Dre. And so am I. Until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.